Imagine walking into a car dealership and handing the manager a suitcase filled with $900,000 in cash. Just to prove to your neighbors that you're doing well? That sounds insane, right? But according to recent data, that is exactly what the average American is on track to spend on new cars over their lifetime. Nearly $1 million on depreciating metal and rubber. Meanwhile, the actual millionaires in your neighborhood, they are driving 10-year-old SUVs and quietly outperforming the entire luxury market because they realized something you haven't. Flexing is officially a middle-class trap. Picture your street right now. You see the guy with the brand new $200,000 luxury SUV. Then 3 houses over, there's a guy driving a Toyota that has seen better days. You probably assume the first guy is winning the game of life, while the Toyota guy is struggling. But the data says you are almost certainly wrong. We are looking at the era of the invisible millionaire. People with millions in assets who choose to blend in like financial chameleons. Here's the reality check. While the global luxury consumer base has actually shrunk, dropping by 60 million people recently, the truly wealthy aren't disappearing. They're just going underground. They are pivoting to protect their peace and, more importantly, their portfolios. So, why does it feel like everyone on Instagram is richer than you? Because the American dream has been redesigned by marketing departments as a series of never-ending monthly payments. Let's look at the math. Buying and financing 2 new cars every 10 years now costs over $900,000 in a lifetime. That is generational wealth being incinerated for a status symbol that loses value the moment you drive it off the lot. Basically, you are working for decades just to pay for the privilege of looking rich to strangers at a stoplight. We need to break down the contrast here. The luxury industry expects high net worth individuals to spend over $200,000 on vehicles. That is the marketing trap. But when you look at actual millionaire habits from recent surveys, they drive vehicles for 7+ years. Why? To capture the maximum value. They drive it until the wheels fall off because they know that car payments are the enemy of compound interest. We have moved from an era where toes in the sand photos were the goal to a time where privacy is the new status symbol. Showing off used to signal success. Now, it signals insecurity. It looks desperate. The ultra-wealthy are moving away from logos and flash toward invisible spending. Why? Because social media made the flex feel cheap and the economy made it look stupid. When everyone can rent a Lamborghini for a TikTok, owning one doesn't mean anything anymore. So let's dive into stealth wealth. This isn't just about saving money, it is the smartest defensive play of the decade. Number 1, the security shield. Keeping your success private prevents you from becoming a target. I'm talking about frivolous lawsuits, predatory friends, and sophisticated scams. If you look like a regular person, the scammers scroll right past you. Number 2, relationship integrity. This is huge. When no one knows your net worth, you know your friends actually like you. There is a specific kind of loneliness that comes with wondering if people are only around because you pick up the check. Stealth wealth eliminates that doubt. And number 3, the big one, stopping lifestyle creep. This is the financial tapeworm that eats your future. You get a raise, you get a better apartment, you get a bonus, you lease a German car. But research shows the new wave of wealthy individuals is pivoting. They are spending on health, education, and family experiences. They are buying back their time, not buying more stuff. You can't steal a memory, and you can't repo good health. So, how do you actually go dark? How do you implement this? It starts with the 7-year rule for vehicles. Commit to keeping your car for a minimum of 7 years. That gap between when the car is paid off and when you buy the next one, that is the compounding zone. You take that monthly payment and you invest it. Next, stop maxing out your mortgage. Just because the bank says you can afford $1 million loan doesn't mean you should sign the paper. Shift your spending to the invisible. If it has a giant logo on it, you are paying for their marketing, not your quality. And if you go on vacation and don't post it, yes, it still happened, and it was probably better because you were actually living it, not filming it. The goal here isn't to look poor. It is to be so wealthy that you no longer feel the need to prove it to anyone. We want your essential costs low, while your net worth grows in total silence. Look, I know it's hard. We are programmed to seek validation. We want the applause. But the applause is expensive. Real freedom is quiet. Real freedom is walking into a room knowing you could buy everything in it and being perfectly content buying nothing at all. That is the power of stealth wealth. So the next time you feel the urge to upgrade your car to impress your neighbor, remember the suitcase. Don't be the guy burning cash. Be the invisible millionaire next door.